I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call, Jake.
Councilmember Watkins. Here. Councilmember Earl. Here. Mayor Reinhardt.
Here.
Vice Mayor Cardenas.
Here.
Councilmember McCon.
Present.
Okay, public comments.
My name is Joe Mahaff. I live on Roosevelt Street. I think the city's quite aware that there's a stray cat, feral cat problem in the city. Not talking about a few, talking about lots of them. There's sick cats. There's some other cats showed up on our house and decided they have babies in our tree line the other day. I would like for the city to investigate ways that we can deal with this issue. There are diseases that can be transferred from these sick cats to humans, especially the elderly. I took it on myself to call Dr. Bronson today and ask her if these cats are sick enough, if we can figure out a way to, as a city, to be able to catch them. If you could euthanize them at a cheaper rate, and she said she could, but what that rate would be have to be discussed, obviously, with the city. We've been here 9 years, and last year I really started picking up. This year, these cats are totally under control. So maybe the city could set up a committee or take it on yourselves to come up with some way. They claim if you call the 911 and the county will come out and pick the cats up. I don't know if that's true or not.
That's not true. They will not pick up cats.
I didn't.
They won't be, animal control will pick up dogs.
We can't get the Humane Society to even return phone calls. We had a kitten show up Saturday night, very clean kitten. No fleas, no nothing, and somebody's let this cat out to fend on its own. And we are taking care of that, trying to find a home for that. I put it on Facebook saying, if you're missing this cat, but these people letting these cats out are not going to say, oh yeah, it's my cat. Because then they have total show up on wood. There are cats here that they really need to put down. They need the spay and neutering. I'm sure Dr. Bronson will do something with that too. So,
I spoke with Sally Geer. She works with one of those animal places. And she said that they do have monthly or annually or something where they have days where you can bring cats or dogs and they can get free spay and neutering and all that. But she's never got back in touch with me, but I could reach out to her again, see if there's any.
My wife's been in touch with several people, but again, they don't reach back out.
Yeah.
There's a guy here in Bronson that was supposed to contact her. He apparently rescues cats. And
I'll give her a call though.
I will second that, for the fact that I had to adjust my camera's sensitivity on my cameras because the cats will go off consistently.
I mean, when I keep my back door open in the shop, I got cats trying to sneak in the back door constantly.
Yeah.
I see them walking in the library, maybe you take them home. Look, I mean, I love cats, but
There is a problem.
Yeah.
more than enough cats in Bronson.
Any more public comments? Seeing none? Oh.
I don't know if I should say what. Okay, I'm back. Lynn Elish, I'm the branch manager at the library here in Bronson, but I'm going to be retiring, as I told you guys last time. And I wanted to introduce Alicia Morris, who will be replacing me. She's a 2008 graduate from Bronson. And right now she's here in Bronson training with me, and learning all kinds of interesting facts.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Have you let her try your shoes on?
So you got big shoes to fill.
Get your height up, well, John, if you're gonna keep up with it.
Rick, did you have something?
Yeah, just a few updates. The evidence building behind the jail, we're going forward with. Bids came in between $880,000 and $1.1 million. The lowest bid was a company who was closest to us from Jonesville. And they came up with a couple of creative ways to actually save some money in the bid process or in the implementation. So we're going forward with those folks, and the engineering's done, so we hope to break ground maybe either this week or next. The evidence building behind the jail, which was part of the original vote in the county to build the jail. The evidence building was in there, cost overruns on the jail, put the evidence building on the back burner at the time, and it didn't get built. So the money we're using is money that we've collected ahead of time against that jail millage, because property values have escalated in Branch County. We're one of the only rural counties in Michigan that has actually seen population growth in the last 5 years. Most have not, so that's pressured our property values. That raises property taxes, that raises income for the county. So we're actually ahead, when you look at the millage for the jail, we're actually more than 1.6 million ahead of schedule of what we should have collected by now towards retiring those bonds. So we're going to use the 800 or 900 of it. We got to do the furnishings yet. Purchase in there, it was not included in the bid. And in its meantime, we also rolled back that millage for the jail from 1.27 mils back to 7.8, I think, is the new millage rate. So we're knocked about a third of the millage that you'll see in your winter taxes, not summer. Everybody's winter taxes for the jail millage will be rolled back about a third from where it was. So we think we'll still be ahead, but we won't be ahead as much. We won't be in this arbitrage potential position where if you take in more money from a millage and you're investing it, which we do, of course, invest extra funds, and we can't start paying this millage off or the bonds off until 2030. There's no opportunity to pay it off early, before 2030 at least. So if you take the investments and you make a higher interest rate than you're paying for the bonds, you're in an arbitrage position. You'll pay a penalty to the state of Michigan because of it. So we want to stay out of that arbitrage. So we rolled down the millage. We think it'll be enough. We don't think we'll have to go back and raise it again. Legally, we have the opportunity to pick it back up if something happens. And we're not collecting enough money to retire the bonds in a proper amount of time. 2038, I believe, is the actual final payoff for the jail. So that's proceeding well.
Real quick on that.
Yeah.
With the, news from the federal government on immigration and everything like that, you're saying everything's increasing as far as the population. Are you concerned about anything with that, and is that
Sure.
something
In our counties, yeah. Yeah, personally, I think diversity is good. I think it's good for our county. I think it's good for us to get to know other cultures, as long as we don't lose what has made us who we are, and it's constitutional. Change is good. I think the increase in population is good. I'm not sure that if you want to sell your house, the increase in value is great. Right? But if you need to buy another one, that's not so great. So it's a double-edged sword always. But our sheriff's department has been. We've had some meetings about how do we manage through this increase in population.
But you're not seeing anything as far as with
Deportation.
deportation, as far as the population decreasing to what you're talking about there, you don't see anything.
Strictly would be up to the pace of the federal folks to enforce all that. So, and I don't think there's been a big exodus from that, but we've had population growth from other things than just from the hog too, which is where most of those folks are finding employment. We've had other growth in this county, and I think that's a good thing. We're having some growing pains, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, we are buying a new drone. We have one drone, Sheriff's Department does. They're buying another drone. The one they have now, they didn't buy, it was gifted from the Community Foundation, I believe. They have 2 people that are licensed to fly and are getting 2 more people licensed. This one does some extra special stuff, it's the latest and greatest and all that. Heat censoring, which they really could use after the tornado. The one we have doesn't do heat censoring as well. It's not as sensitive, so they're excited about employing another drone and getting that in service when needed. Hopefully we won't need it ever, but we're getting a lot of financial audit came through. We're in great shape. Last year we had, I think, 7 deficiencies, this year too. So, and we're pretty minor, they're pretty minor deficiencies too.